everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a hot minute since I filmed and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a quarantine glow up. So I fake tanned last night. I kept using the Saint Tropez one. It was doing nothing to me. I think it's because I used it for so long. So I switched over to Bondi Sands and I've got a bit of a nicer tan now, except for my neck. Does anyone else's neck just literally refuse to tan? Because mine does. But yeah, so I tanned last night. I washed my hair this morning, moisturised, shaved, all of that. I feel so much better already. So I thought I would do a bit of a makeup video, really. I've got a few new products to try, so we'll do that. If you do enjoy it, please smash the thumbs up button. And yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go in with is my Nivea post-shave balm. My skin around here, you can probably see where the tan is stuck to it. It's so dry, so I'm just going to put some of my post-shave balm on. That's disgusting. But yeah, I'm just going to pop a bit of this all over my skin. I'm actually running out, but I don't feel like going to the shop for this is an essential. So I'm just going to pop this all over my face, especially this area. I don't know why it's so dry. I've never like suffered from anything like that before. Usually I would do this whilst I am doing my eyebrows, but obviously I've already done them. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I am, well, not dry, sink in. I'm going to go in with, my head's all over the place. I don't know what I usually do. I should probably conceal my eyebrows. What I'm going to do while I'm waiting for my moisturiser just to soak in, I'm going to get my eyebrow brush, take my Fit Me concealer. I went to get some new ones a couple of weeks ago. I usually get the 10 because they've got 10, 5, 15. They've brought out so many new colours. I picked up an 8 because the 5's too light, but I feel like I can definitely go lighter than the 10. So I picked up an 8 and then a 10 because, yeah, they're just kind of the perfect colours for me, really. So I'm going to go in with the Fit Me concealer in the 8 and just conceal under my eyebrows, just carve them out, really. You guys know what I've got an absolute obsession with at the moment? Garlic bread. Oh god, I didn't get all of the... And do you know what I'm fearing the most about this quarantine is I'm gonna get my extensions taken out. I know obviously there's bigger issues than that, but if you guys see me without extensions, it's not pretty. Now I'm going to go in with my Primark priming water. This was £2 and I'm just going to spritz all over my face. I hate doing this, it scares me. Oh no. Oh, it smells so nice. You know what that smells like? That like fizzy water you can get in like blackberry and... Oh, it's my favourite. What flavour is it? Blackberry and something. I can't remember. Blackberry and grape, that's what it is. It's unreal. So I recently got this primer and I'm not sure if to try it because it looks quite silicone-y and that's not very good if you've got oily skin. I don't really usually use primers, but honestly, I put a bit on my hand the other day and buffed it out and it's very like slippy and I feel like if I put that on my skin it might just like make my makeup like slide off. I might just put a bit to smooth out, but I just wasn't sure if I wanted to use that or not. Maybe I'll put it on my dry bits. Oh god, my skin is so dry. But yeah, this is, I don't even know how you say that. P-H-O-E-R-A, Photo Finish. Oil control, but I feel like it is silicone-y, so that's not very oil controlling. I feel like that's going to make you more oily. So I've got the Iconic drops and I was going to put it under my foundation. I've not done that in so long. So I was thinking either these... This video is shit. So I was thinking either these ones or my brother and his wife, they picked me up these for Christmas, which are the Jeffree Star ones. However, I do worry that they are going to be a bit too pinky. Okay, so these are the Jeffree Star ones, and to be honest, the packaging is amazing. I think this, is it crossed with MAC, or is it literally just Jeffree Star? Yeah, it's literally just Jeffree Star. I don't know why I thought it was crossed with MAC. Wow! Wait, it's got like a little thing that's come up, but I don't know. How do you... use these. Oh. Ooh. It's like a little prepare. Okay, I'll put a bit of that on the back of my hand. Yeah, see, that's what I do get a bit worried about. They are quite pink, whereas these are more like bronzy. So, wow. Okay, and I don't really like pinks because I don't like bringing the pinks out in me. Okay, no, his one is quite nice, but it's quite glittery. So I don't know if you can see it, but here we've got the iconic one and then the Jeffree Star one. The Jeffree Star one is a bit more like bluey, purpley, pinky, bit like glittery. And then I feel like the iconic is just like a very sheer like highlight. So I am going to go in with the iconic ones today. Not that I've got much left. I haven't done this in so long, I've forgotten how much you even normally put on. Pop that all over my face. I'm going to take my beauty blender, which is disgusting, and I'm just going to blend all that in. Why do I always get that? Maybe I'll have to do it with my fingers. Guys, I don't think I should have done this. Did I put too much on? I can't put my foundation over that. I always used to do this. Hands up if this video is a shambles. Do I take that off or do I just fuck it and leave it on? You know what, should I just leave it on? What, the camera might look completely different, but I look greasy. Alright, whatever, let's just leave it on. Now, I'm going to go on to foundation. A foundation that I've been loving at the moment is this one. It's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I have always used quite expensive foundations. I'm not really sure why, but Giorgio Armani, love Luminous Silk, and a Clinique Beyond Perfecting like 2-in-1 concealer. I love that one as well. But they're so expensive, especially when I wear foundation every day to work. It's just like throwing away money to impress no one. Like I sit at my desk all day. So I wanted to try out a drugstore one, and I thought this one, I heard quite a lot of good things about it, and it's literally the same colour as my Giorgio Armani. If I put them next to each other, you literally cannot tell the difference. So I'm going to go in with this one. I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand. I tried to be like, you know, the beauty gurus who just like get the tube and they're like, they go like that. I tried to do that. Don't even bother. Literally don't bother. It was a mess. Anyway, so the foundation on the back of my hand, really nice undertone. It's the shade 250. Pretty much spot on match to Giorgio Armani 6.5. So I'm just going to get it on my beauty blender and then blend it out. It might look a bit crazy because my neck just does not take to tan. So I'm going to have to put foundation on my neck as well. It's just, this is a really nice foundation, and like I've never really reached for drugstore foundations before, but like it's changed my whole, as I've got older, like I've realised that it's not always about like expensive makeup. Like a lot of my favourite like thing to contour with is Primark. What have you guys all been doing during quarantine? Because I've done a puzzle, I baked some cakes, I made such a nice roast on Sunday. What else have I done? Played Monopoly. That ends in tears all the time, don't even bother. But I have been working. Today's my first day off, so I've been working from home. I'm obviously off now and for the foreseeable. We're not really sure when I'll be going back. But yeah, so I've got so much time. I thought there's not a better time to get back into YouTube. Okay, so foundation on, probably look crazy right now. Concealers, I'm going to go in with my Fit Me's. I usually put on mainly 10 and then just a little bit of 8 just for a bit of highlighting. So that Luminous iconic stuff's made my hands so slippery. I feel like they've changed something about these since they've added more shades, because they feel so much more dry to put on now, whereas they used to like, so much used to come out, and I feel like it doesn't anymore. Not that I need to put this much on, I'm just crazy. A bit of the 8. They aren't far off each other, to be honest with you. Then I'm going to go back in with my Real Technique sponge and just blend that all out. What I need recommendations for is blush and highlighters. I'm really like keen to get a really like pretty blush and some new highlighters, because blushes I've only just really got into, and I need to buy a few nice ones. And bronzers, to be fair. I have used MAC Gimme Sun for absolutely ages. And you know when you just feel like it's time to maybe move on? I'm just basically concealing my eyes as well with this. I'm just like in the mood to spend loads of money on makeup. Amy, no, save. I'm literally trying to save for a house, and makeup just gets the better of me. So once that's all blended in, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. First of all, I'm just going to get a bit on a little brush and set my eyes. And then I'm going to get my sponge and set under my eyes. To be fair, I want to like end up like eventually just using everything drugstore, because this is another thing that I will buy and buy and buy like continuously, and I'm not sure why, I just do. So was there any need for that, Amy? Not really. And this is something I'll fluctuate in and out of, like I don't always do that. So I'm going to leave that just to bake a little bit, and we're going to go in with the My Perfect Colour Primark foundation and contour stick. So I did use just like a concealer, and then I had literally nearly ran out, and my friend called me, I think it was the weekend before we went into like lockdown, and she was like, Amy, I'm in Primark, because she knew I needed one, and she was like, do you want me to pick you one up? And because I think I was seeing her that night, and I was like, please, like literally please. So she picked me one up. This is in the colour Chai, and I'm just going to use this to contour really. I do quite like to contour while this is on, but it's like obviously preference, don't judge me. That looks like scary. So I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. It's quite dense, so it blends it out really nicely, and I'm just going to blend it all in. I don't know what I used to do before I cream contoured. Like Primark video helped me out a bit there, you know. I'm just going to dust off my powder, and then I'm going to go back in with my powder and just like set my whole face really. Now I'm going to do bronzer. As I said, I've been using the MAC Gimme Sun. I use this quite a lot. I'm just going to get this brush. I don't know where it's from. It's like a bit of a crazy coloured one. Dip it in, and then just go in with that. Really, I'm thinking about going dark, but I just know once you've gone dark, it's really hard to go back light. So what I'm going to do now is get my beauty blender, if I can find it, pop it back in the powder, and I thought it fell on the floor then. I think I'm seeing things, like hallucinating. Just a bit of that. I'll show you my tragic blush collection. A really dark one from Primark with glitter in, or a collection, literally pink one. Is that really what you go for with blushes? I don't know. I want like a peachy one. Please, like, give me some blush suggestions down below. I'm just going to dip into a bit of both of them and just pop it my bronzer is really. Not really a blush fan at the moment because I've got these awful two. Like, I've heard of, what's the orgasm one? Who does that one? I don't know. That one I've heard's really good. Now, highlight. What I have been using... My mum, can you hear her laughing? Mum, do you mind? I usually obviously use the Ofra or the Primark one, but I did dig this out that I bought. I don't know when I bought it, but it's a MAC Hyper Real Glow. I didn't really like it as much as I thought I was going to. Obviously, it's been used a little bit. Gold Coasting, Get It Glowing and Rosy Chica. But what I'm going to do is, I'm probably just going to dip into all of them. That one looks the nicest, to be fair. I need to get a new brush for highlight. I'm still using this MAC one, but I'm just going to dip into maybe these two. That's a bit dark. So I'll dip into these two and we will pop on the cheek. Oh, I quite like that, actually. I'm just like bored of using the same makeup like day in, day out. So I got into my old makeup collection, dug a few bits out. And like, I don't know about anyone else, but this like whole quarantine thing has made me just feel a bit like shit. I'm not gonna do any of my eyes highlight yet because obviously I am gonna do my eyes shortly. Yeah, anyway, so what have you guys been doing in quarantine, whatever you want to call it? I've been doing a lot of puzzles. Never thought I would have time to just sit down and like do that. It's really weird. I never thought I'd have to be like alive during like a pandemic. It's a little bit crazy. I'm just gonna go back in with my bronzer here because I quite like it on the apples. So I look like I've got a bit of a structured face when I've literally got the biggest moon face ever. I really need to just invest in some new brushes, just some new everything really, guys. I'm a hot mess. My trusty two eyeshadow brushes, the only ones I own. We're gonna go in with our Imagination palette. What other palettes have I actually got that we could use? Should we have a look? So I've got Morphe, Dare to Create, 39A. Any colours in here that we could use? To be honest, I quite fancy doing like a brownie eye. Think we could do any in there? I think we could. I'll just get them all out. Morphe, Disgusting. I don't know what, 35T. Not really feeling that. Guys, did you see that? Where did that come from? Now it's all over my floor. And then the Alexis Stone palette. What did... I just got this out of the washing machine, now it's covered in makeup. This didn't have any dark colours in, did it? No. You know what, I used that once in that video and now I'm too scared to like... I just don't think I'm that good at makeup to do things with this palette, even though it is literally amazing. Right, we're going to go in with a bit of Dare to Create and a little bit of Imagination, because that's just my trusty palette. Okay, I'm going to go in with the transition shades, maybe this one and maybe these two. Just dip into those. I've used the wrong brush. And we're going to pop that in and really wing it out. Acting like I'm some makeup guru, like, don't listen to me, guys. That's why you don't listen to me. Goodbye. Are we going to put lashes on today? I feel like lashes are so extreme, like we're in quarantine, but we need to make ourselves feel better, right? Should we deepen her up a bit with these two? And then maybe we'll go for a lash. Just right in the crease. I just love a bit of a brown eye at the moment. And then we're going to go back into the two transition shades that we use and we're just going to bring it right under the eye. Do you know who I wish I looked like? Jordan Lipscomb. Honestly, at the moment, she's literally my girl crush. I remember when she was like that really silvery blondie colour, I really didn't want her to go dark. And now I think she just suits it so well. Like, she looks so unreal dark. I'm just going to go back in with my highlighter palette and just highlight that brow bone. Never to touch and never to... I love my mum's music choice. Pretty good. Only know you love her when you let her go. I think she's actually making lunch as well. What a legend. Okay, I feel like my eyes are really dark. I didn't mean for them to be like that. These look so small, but I've just got some like little wispy lashes. I've just gone off like big lashes. However, I did see Demi from Love Island. She posted an Instagram story and she was wearing the Tatty Lashes Badass, I think. And I did order them. I think they're going to be here tomorrow though. They looked really nice. And then I saw Jordan Lipscomb. She put some on her Instagram story the other day. I went to like have a look at them, but I can't remember. I think they were called something doll or something, beauty doll. But they're American and I just can't, like, it was in dollars and stuff and I just can't be bothered with that. I just find it so hard with lashes now because I feel like my face doesn't like suit them. I used to think I really suited lashes when I was like in college. I used to wear them all the time. But I feel like they just close my eyes up and make me look a bit worse, to be honest. So we need to go in with a bit of mascara. I'm waiting for the eyelashes to dry. You guys know the drill. Okay, so what I'm going to do is wait for the eyelashes. Right, bottom done. I'm just going to put a bit of lip silk on it. Who calls it that? I feel like that's a really mum thing. Lip silk. Do I keep it quite matte like that? Or do I go in with my lip gloss? Might be too late now. I preferred it matte, didn't I? Yep, I did. Right, we'll put the other one on and we'll see, but I might end up taking them off. I look like a fucking idiot. Guys, lip gloss go. We'll go matte. I need to do them again now. But the eyelashes, I'm not vibing. Okay, that's literally the makeup done. Who prefers it before the eyelashes and who prefers it after the eyelashes? I just want to rip them off. I'm going to go in with my Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray by Makeup Revolution and we're just going to give this a spritz. I get scared. Smells like I'm in the dentist. How do you like do thumbnails? Yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys want to see next. I've got so much time off. I was thinking about doing a baking video, but is that weird? I don't know. I hope you guys have as much fun as you can while you're stuck at home self-isolating or in quarantine. Bye guys, stay safe.